Hello and welcome. I'm Cardzy. This is Habs This Week. I'm sorry I've been gone for the last year. Tried to revive it with NHL content. Don't like the way that the game version of the content's going. I will make more in the future if you're open to that, but I think I'm going to stick with the reason I made this channel, which was to cover the Montreal Canadiens in the real life NHL. We are currently the best team out of the last month and a half and a bit, at a record of 11-2-1 with a relatively stressful win over the Dallas Stars on the road last night. Ottinger played well. Jakub Dobej played well. I mean, Armia stepped up. Newhook stepped up. Cole-Caufield stepped up with a massive assist for Slavkovsky, breaking his 10-game goalless drought, I think, if I read that correctly. And then you're seeing Nick-Suzuki's NHL 25 Ultimate Team Frozen Forces card is mainly because this is how the style of video I'm going to make, where I'm going to have the highlighted player's card on that video so you could see like who I'm talking about without having to truly listen. And it's just a visual thing to have. I love how the Canadiens logo flows across the top. I love the cards. But again, let's get into our captain Nick. He has been almost a point per game for the entire year so far, minus the little stretches here and there where he doesn't really do much. The 200-foot player, he plays well in the hybrid defensive system, which is basically a man-on-man up high and a zone coverage down low. He's strong in both areas, but he much prefers to be that neutral zone player, the first player on the puck to attack the defensive team. Dallas is a very strong team. Got 3 of a possible 4, I believe, that we could have gotten because we went to shootout first game. Then we hit here this week in Dallas. And going into this game, didn't expect us to win it. I expected it to be similar to the previous game earlier in the week where we'd go all the way to the distance of a shootout and Ottinger would just wake up and take the game like he did a previous. Ottinger played very well. Dobej played well. Ottinger definitely has a couple shots there in that game that you have back, but how it goes sometimes. The bounces usually play one way. We got lucky. Got very lucky last. Tomorrow night, however, is Bell Center Classic, Leafs Canadians, historical rivalry. And I'm saying this right now. I know you're not listening, Marty. Anybody, if you happen to follow upon this channel, anybody from the Canadiens organization, the love of everything that is whole, put Jakub Dobej in net for a back-to-back. God, if you quit winning this, and at this point in the Atlantic Division, all the points we could possibly get. If we don't win tomorrow, there is a high chance that loss causes us to spiral out of control, fall back to a high pick draft. Very likely situation. Is it wanted? No. Is it designed? But the confidence player that is losing a game like that, especially a beliefs not as strong as they are, with a Stolar's injury, Matthews is off to a cold start, Nylander and Marner off to a. We've got our guys picking specifically. Slavkovsky had a 10-game goalless drought snapped last night. Quick play by Cole. I love how he's playing. I mean, we have Line A now, leads the league in power play, I believe, 8 or 9. Got 10 goals for the. Got his first 5-on-5 in the first game against the Dallas Stars. His 5-on-5 goal out of his 10 got one 5-on-5 goal. Rest have been power play. Yes, his hat trick, his power play hat trick in Buffalo. He's gonna be a nightmare if we can get him up to speed with how the team is playing currently. Biggest thing I'll say to end off this video is I'm liking where the team is going. If we win tomorrow, I'll be happy. Most likely, if we put Montembeault in net, I'm not saying this is a bad thing or I don't like it. It's more or less we've overexhausted Montembeault to the playing. Out of the last 14 games, He has played 10 of them. Jakub Dobeš is 4-0. Montembeault is 4-4-2, I believe. Either 4-4-2 or 6-4-2. That's 16. Nope, that is 14. I don't know. Don't put Jakub Dobeš. I don't see us winning this. That's the point I'm at right now, where the team plays differently with Montembeault and net compared to Jakub Dobeš. With Montembeault, the boys know he's a seasoned goaltender. They know that he can control the big hits, the big pucks. Like, every shot that he usually saves is usually a howitzer or a good chance for the opposition. With Jakub Dobeš, however, the team plays more aggressive. They play higher defense, they play harder defense, they hit harder. Yes, they take more penalties, but that just comes with the natural transition to playing more of an aggressive game to keep the better players out of the paint or the slot. Because Dobeš is a younger goaltender, in the league especially, the boys, especially the defensive pairings, they want to keep that puck as far away from Dobeš as fucking possible. If they do that, he has a better chance of making the save in the end because he's a big body. He's 6'4", 14, I think. He's a big body. He's got shades of Carey Price, shades of Patrick Waugh. If he can be a fraction of what those two were combined, it's lights out hockey for him. It's lights out goaltending. So far, he's currently, as of I believe recording, he is the single best Canadiens goaltender rookie start in franchise history. 4-0 record, 968 save percentage, a .98 goals against in those 4 games, with an average of 1-ish a game. He has not lost yet. I hope if we start him tomorrow, we continue that run. If we don't, there's a high opportunity for the Leafs to pick up some easy points. Not saying it's an easy game for them. It's just Monty's been overworked, and we need to give Dobeš that shot. It sucks that they're giving Dobeš the more difficult games, but it's mainly because of overexertion of Monty. Anyways, I've been Cardsy. Habs this week. Welcome back. I am fully back. I am going on vacation. I'll be back on Monday. I will see you guys then. Bye-bye.